Hello everyone, I'm Robin with Robinswreathery. Let me just see if we can get the comments up here. Wow, that worked. Say hello when you're popping in and let me know where you're watching from. If you're new, let us know. Okay. There we go. Welcome. We're going to be working with our new door hanger set today, which could also be used as a wreath attachment set. It comes with a pair of flip-flops, a pair of sunglasses, and the words flip-flop zone. Hey Nanny Dot, how are you? Alright, so we are going to do some foiling today. This is the second set, so we're going to be working on this set today. Now, we have a board, and we're going to be adding foil to this, and then we're going to be doing the flip-flops. So I want to get the most of my option here. So this stuff is really tacky. So because my flip-flops are going to be over here hiding this seam, I felt that was a good place to put it. Now I already put down the foil adhesive and let it dry for over an hour. Now all I'm doing is using the scrub brush to attach that. It's like it's just you and me, babe. That's always true. This is the Blue Pebbles foil from Artistic Painting Studio, and there is a link in the comments. I do have an affiliate shop. I do not make hardly anything. You are not charged extra. Let's see how that did. Oh, there's a few spots. Nope. Just you and me. Oh, I swear. Okay. Oh, wow. This one I thought would, whoa, we don't want it sticking to that. This one I thought would be the pool one, because these pebbles remind me of water in the pool. Now, there we go, yeah, cool. I'm going to overlap, because that way I won't be working on a piece that's already been put down and scratching it. I'm trying to keep the bristles on the part that hasn't been adhered to yet, so that's why I overlapped it. Man, that does look like a pool. Oh yeah. Isn't that beautiful? Doesn't that look like a pool? One you could just jump in. Hey Mary Jo, welcome. We are working with our new door hanger trio. It comes with the flip-flops, the sunglasses, which are bigger than the ones I used the other night. And now we are going to jazz this up. So before I do this, I'm going to coat this with the top coat. There's only one brush that kind of goes down in there. There we go. This takes about 5 minutes to dry. Hi, Judith. Hello. Is that Abba? Mama or daughter? We are working on the flip-flop door hanger set. Look at that foil. That's a pool I want to go in. This takes 5 minutes to dry, so I wanted to do the largest piece first so we could just set it aside. Now, the whole reason behind doing this set was that you wouldn't need to buy the disc off us. Now, we do have this, but you could use that, or you could use the Hyacinth charger from Dollar General that I showed you last week. You could also use that to put it on. So we're going to set that aside and let that dry. Now we're going to jazz up these flip-flops. And where is the other? There it is. Oh, don't stick, don't stick, don't stick. This stuff is sticky. So I thought it would really be cute to make the flip-flops red. Now, this is not going to be big enough, so what we're going to do is we're going to do it in 2 sections. Check this out, okay? The other night I showed you how to paint this and put little beads on. I actually glittered this today. Yay, Joanne, you made it. There's black glitter on there. I don't know if you can see it. But isn't that going to look striking against that? We are foiling, Joanne. We've got the red foil, and we just did the blue pebble foil. And then we're going to attach that black on top of here. I'm trying not to scratch over here. Now I got 2 pieces of glitter in there. I've been fighting with glitter all morning. It just does not want to stay out of there. Well, Jen with Artistic Painting Studio, she usually paints all her stuff black. I like it to come out warm colored. So I usually paint it close to, if not the same as what foil I'm using. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about the edges if it doesn't stick, because this is going to cover it. Woohoo! There we go. And we're going to go do this side. Again, I'm going to overlap them because that way I won't be scratching on a part that's already been done. Because it will leave scratches. Now, I already prepped this ahead of time with foil adhesive and let it sit for like an hour and a half. I have lots of foiling videos, so if you haven't seen me do it from start to finish, there are a lot on YouTube. Oh yeah. Look at that. Woohoo. Yep, there's that little piece of glitter again. I'm telling you, that stuff ends up everywhere. There. Now, we are going to attach this. Woohoo! Look at those. Are they not the coolest? Alright, so before we attach this, we have to put our top coat on, our final coat, to protect the foil. So see, we're doing everything in steps today. This way it has time to dry. Now these were made on our laser, so no painting of the sides required. Cut on our laser. Did I say painting on our laser? Okay, let's let that sit aside and dry. Then next we're going to do our sunglasses. Now, did I not save a piece of gold? I did. No, that's not the gold I want. Here it is. It's big enough. I already traced out the section that I wanted to foil on. These are going to be cool shades. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm loving it. Are you loving it? Hey, Judith. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Woohoo. Now, I've been really good lately. I have not used my leopard print on anything. So I knew I had to get some leopard print in this design. So be prepared. This is a brush I got at Dollar General. It's a Clorox small space scrub brush, and it has got the best bristles on it for foiling that I have found. I like it. I like them. The bristles nice and stiff, so it really gets in those little nooks and crannies of anything you're working on. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. I'm loving this one. Oh my gosh. Check that out. Hey, Karen. We'd be working on your stuff. We got so many orders for flip-flops. Isn't that cute? Woohoo! Alright, so we gotta top coat this so we can let it dry. This is our new door hanger flip-flop set. It comes with 3 words. It comes with the shades, sunglasses, and a pair of flip-flops. And these are all bigger than the little tiny set I used the other night. Put that in there. Alright, so we're going to let that dry a minute. Now, we could possibly, I want to let it dry a little more. So, what we're going to do, since I knew this was probably going to happen this way, we are going to work on a nautical one. Yes, nautical. Now, I'm hoping that we can make these. Alright. Now, for the nautical one, I found this that has the anchors on it. It's going to match my ribbon. So, this is something I didn't get to show you the other night. So, I will go ahead and show it to you now. Because a lot of you have already purchased our set unpainted, so it comes with the fabric. So what you're going to need, and I usually use this brush. This is actually a brush from the Dollar Tree. It's a makeup brush. That's how I put my tacky glue on my flip-flops. Because I don't care if I ruin this brush. It's not one of my good ones. but you really want to slather this, and then I usually do this because then it gets in all the wood grooves. All right, there's one side. It just makes it easy to apply the tacky glue, and it does come off your brush with water. It really helps the fabric. This is a special sublimation fabric, and it really helps it adhere to the wood. And then you just dip it in water. This is Aleene's tacky glue. And then it's a matter of putting this on here in place. And then what I usually do is I usually turn it upside down and I wiggle it a little bit. Picked up more glitter. Then I had already painted this white, and I used my paint markers. Okay, so now we're going to glue that on there. Now I'm going to use the gel, the super glue Loctite gel. You could use the Gorilla Wood glue, but so far this is what I used on the rail, and it's holding up nicely. I've had it hanging outside, inside, so it's getting used to all different temps, and it is holding. So then you just have to hold it for a minute. So this is going to go in here, and like I said, you get this phrase, flip-flop zone, and we can glue those on there. Now I went ahead and I did my sunglasses for this, and where did I put them? I did not like the color I chose. No, I'm going to actually go ahead and paint this white. I think that's what I want to do. You can always paint over that, so let's see if that makes it look better. What I should have done is put this in here and painted this white. I may even go back and change it afterwards. I don't know. Maybe it needs to just be a solid blue. I don't know. We'll see how I like it. I may end up changing it again. And then put like the blue inside that. So it looks like she's looking at the beach waves. I think I like that better than the combination I chose. That's what's nice about this, the foils. You don't like it, you can paint over it and redo it. So I'm going to redo my glasses. I'm not so sure on that, but there will be enough room on here for the glasses, these, the word flip-flop. You could even, if you wanted to, add a starfish down here. That would really be pretty. This set is listed already. You get the flip-flops, you get the glasses, and you get this. If you want the blue nautical design, just put it in the comments. I didn't have a chance to put all the colors in there yet, so that's an option. But look, we've got this, this, and this, and then I think this is going to go in the bow. I was trying to find a peach, and I don't really have a peach color. If this was, gosh, if this was 2.5 inch, I could have covered them in this. See, this is wider than 2.5 inch. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to make up, because I don't have any peach ribbon that I even liked. I'll come up with something. I will come up with something. I'm not liking this combination, so I have to come up with something. And see, this is the nice part about this. When you have a crappy design, you can just turn it over. And that's what's nice about it. So they will go on here eventually. They're just not going on here now. So, but I do have this ribbon listed. This is new. So maybe what we ought to do is we ought to go ahead and see if we can put our letters, our words down. Now this, if you were watching my videos that I post on YouTube, this base here was the hyacinth charger from Dollar General. This was like $3.50, and I really thought this was a nice base for the nautical. A nice design, like the wicker against the anchors and such. And look, that hot glue just attaches really nice to this. There's a lot of ridges, so if you get it good on here, it's going to fill in on all those ridges. And like I said, the nice thing about these letters, you don't have to paint the sides. Our machine singes it as it cuts it. That's what a laser does. Now this should be fun. Putting this little, I've been trying not to lose it. I've got 2 of them here. There. And then I think this here, I want to paint this another coat of white. And then when I figure out what this is going to be, that'll go up there. It could go here. It could go on top of them. It could go down here. Lots of different places. So I'm not going to attach this until I figure out where I want to put that. But let's go ahead and make a bow here. Now for this one, when I did this online on YouTube, if you go back to the hyacinth charger plate from Dollar General, I show you how to attach your button bow holder. We do have the button bow holders listed separate. Hi, Bonnie. So we tape an end because we want to thread it through here. We want to go in this way, create our loop for hanging. That's what's going to attach it to the door. That's where that went. So I'm going to figure this being the middle. So all I did was put this in here and kind of move it around so I was able to push this through. Now, if we want, we could do it this way. Bring it through and put the knot on this side. Hope I have enough there to make a knot. Probably not going to get it through this time. Alright, this is what we're going to do. So we don't have it totally unraveling on us. We're going to tie it like that. Then we're going to take our pliers and I'm going to try and pull it through. See how easy that is? Now, I want to make a little knot and pull it tight and pull the tape off, which it already did for me, like that. And then we'll go ahead and do this side, which all I'm doing is sticking my pliers between the rows and pulling it through. So it's very, hey Marcia, it's very easy to do that with this. So there's an option for you, an inexpensive option, because these only cost $3.50 at the Dollar General. So I wonder if Monica made it there. She was gonna go after she saw my last video. Now I'm gonna trim this painter's tape off. There we go. So there's our flip-flop zone. And then, like I said, when I figure out what color I'm going to do my glasses, we'll put them wherever. Or, like I said, you could put a starfish on there. There are so many different things you could do with this. So I'm not going to mount those, but we're going to work on our bow. And that was the whole reason behind doing two today. So while the one is drying on the top coat, we can work on this one. So you're getting two for the price of one today. Doesn't get much better. Now, I'm just going to do a simple hand bow. And I think I'm just going to do 3 loops. And this one's going to go up and this one's going to come down. So I'll use this to hold. Then we are going to go to this next. Again, I'm going to do 3 loops. Now, because I have 2 loops on this side, I'm going to reverse this and put these 2 loops on that side, like that. If y'all wouldn't mind sprinkling, I'd really appreciate it. This way. Then I'm going to put my little anchor in the bow. So before I take that out of there, I'm going to take a little piece of string and I'm going to come up from the bottom and I'm just going to have that attached in here so I can tie my anchor to it. There we go. And then we're going to pull our little zip tie. Come on. There we go. And then we're going to tie this on. Actually, let's fluff our bow first. Now, if you've already ordered your rail and you decide you want to go nautical with your flip-flop, just let me know. Like I said, I've run out of space to add more patterns. But you know, if you don't see it, you know you can contact me and I can take care of that for you. We had quite a few orders the next day sitting in Etsy. So thank you very much. Alright, now let's go ahead and attach this in here. Marcia, you would hit the share button. Facebook doesn't really allow us to say it, but I said it anyhow. So if I go to Facebook jail, you guys are all going to have to bail me out. Okay? I think I'm just going to unravel this a little bit. Make it look nautical. And maybe I would have been better off painting that another color. You know, if I don't like it, I'll go back and change it. There's our bow. And there we would have our flip-flops. And there we would have our sunglasses. Or we can put... So this is $3.50 at Dollar General. This set, I think we have it listed for $15.95. You get all the pieces you see right here. We do have the button bow holders listed. There, that's better. So that was our first of the two. Thank you. Thanks, Monique. How are you? So that's probably going to fall. So let's move this and go on to design number 2, because I wanted you to see it done up in a couple of ways. I know I had promised to do the wreath, but I kind of like this idea better, because I kind of feel like this way it gives you more options to buying your own base and doing this yourself. If you're interested in this one, let me know. I can go ahead and list them. Thank you. Alright, so we've got our glittered flip-flop top. Check out these colors together. And my leopard print glasses. And then we add flip, flop, zone. I love the red against the blue, and I love this against the blue. So if you weren't watching from the beginning, you can go back. We went ahead and we foiled these. Let's see if we move this down here like that. And I've already got holes up here, so we're going to attach our bow right onto here. Move this down. Doesn't that scream pool? I think that's sharp. Now, I thought of these two colors, and I don't know if I want to add that or not. Let's just try it. We don't know until we try it. I thought the blue, the white really popped nice against the blue. The puppies are all doing great. Wyatt is Wyatt. That little puppy has challenged me constantly. Now he's having these little seizures when I give him his medicine, and that's freaking me out because he actually flops and falls over. So it's very upsetting. I don't know if I want to use that or come on. I want to use that and add that in. I know I want to use this. Oh, forgot to add these on my other design. I had this set out to add my little thing on my nautical ones. Let me see. This is not the way I envisioned it. I know I want to use the red. Well, let's just put it in there. I didn't have any blue that I liked that would have looked good with this, so I think that doesn't look great with it. So let's go back to a solid red that has some glitter on the side. Maybe that's all we need. And let's just do one and see how that looks. Now, I want to use one of my bigger ones. Yeah, I know. He just, like I said, just one thing after another with him. Now, so I don't know. He's learned the lay of the land. He knows the layout of the house. He's hilarious. He just tries me every time. And it's so scary giving him his medication and having him just flop over like that. That just scares me. Because he needs the medicine. If he doesn't have the medicine, he's not gonna make it. So he needs the medicine. But if I give it to him, it causes a seizure. So maybe it's time to call the doctor again. Who knows? Like I said, I'm just at a loss with him at times. Doesn't this look like pool water? Don't you just want to jump right in? I do. I miss our pool. we live on a little bit of a hill, And a couple of years ago, well, it's probably longer than that because my son isn't living here anymore. He's out of the house. But there was a hole in the pool, and he stuck his toe in it to tell us there was a hole in the pool. And we had a 20-foot round pool filled with water. It's like a 4-foot high pool. Well, he's lucky he didn't go with it, because the darn thing collapsed and everything, all the water just exploded out of the pool. All that water went down my driveway, across the road, and down the hill. I don't know how a car didn't like hydroplane or what. That was a lot of water. We found his flip-flops down the road. We found his tube down the road. It was unbelievable. And he managed to survive and not get sucked into the hole. Because when that side blew, all that water, I think I'm going to put that underneath, just as a little light accent. That's where it belongs. Yes, it could. I would definitely seal it with some acrylic spray, but it definitely could. I wouldn't have it like directly where it's going to get water on it, but you know, you got to protect it from some of the elements, but the wood should be fine. You just need to spray it. I knew I had an extra hole there for a reason. This is the Blue Pebble foil from an artistic painting studio. Let's see if we can pull that a little bit tighter. There we go. And like pull it just a little bit in the back there. A little bit of my wild side, because I have not used the leopard print in a while. Alright, let's just move that out of the way. And let's go ahead and glue this baby down, because we're ready to put this together. After I get done messing with the bow. Alright, let's glue these down. And let's go ahead and use... Where did it go? There it is. This is that Loctite super glue. I found it at Sam's Club, a whole pack, for like $10. There's 4 of them in a pack. Let's put our little dot there. I'm so proud of myself. I did not lose one of those. I went and set it up on the computer and picked out the font, and then my husband went ahead and cut it, and he came in with all these little pieces, and I'm like, oh, I thought they were all attached. Like I thought the F would be attached to the words. I'm just pretty much putting this on the wider parts of the letters. There we got our word. Now let's go ahead and glue. See how easy it is, and it doesn't clog up on you. It's just a matter of holding these two little handles in and squeezing. And then getting it in place right away. Got a little bit on there. There we go. Now I was just trying to show you that you could do this differently. Like you didn't have to stick with my fabric. You could create your own design and jazz it up. Hi, Benita. Thank you. We went jazzy on this one. This is jazzy for the pool. Yeah, I'm thinking right about there. Uh-oh. I think I ran out. See if any's in here. If not, yep. Voila. Oh. Guess what I forgot to glue down? Oh, thank you. Hello, Tina. We went a little on the jazzy side with this one. And you know what? I'm going to have to add some rope here for a hanger. What do you think? Thanks, Judith. We foiled this, we foiled this, we foiled this, we painted this, and then to show you that you can do it in two ways, we went ahead and did it nautical. We took the same set, the flip-flops, sunglasses, and the words, and we made it on a nautical one. I didn't glue it on because I did not like my color choices for that, so we're going to change those. So that's to show you, you can go wild or you can go, what would you call this? Thank you, Bonnie. Traditional. And I'm hoping to have an anchor in the shop soon. But we did the flip-flop rail on Monday. And that comes, you get the rail. There's also a little trio of little flip-flops and little sunglasses. So we went and made a bigger set. I just don't know what color I want to paint these yet. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Where did I throw the leftover fabric? Thought I threw it right in there. I know I cut it here. So if I cut it here, it has to be here. Oh my, my. Is it? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What if we, now bear with me, that didn't stick, so we're going to have to add more glue to that. Alright, now to do this, we're going to turn over the ugly side. Probably cut it too small, but I can go back and redo it. What if, no, we didn't. What if we did that? Made our sunglasses the reverse of our flip-flops. What do you think? Vanita, they're in my shop. There is a link in the comments on where to order them. It comes with the flip-flops, the sunglasses, and the wording. It's all one set. Oh, I think this is going to be cute. These are embroidery scissors, and I use them with my embroidery machine, and they're great for getting around tight corners, and I love them for cutting. If we went that way. So if we do that, maybe that's just too much. Let me see. Sorry, that is noisy. Blue's pretty similar. Yeah. I don't know what color I'll do the lens. The jelly I have is not that wide. So usually, wait a minute, usually, I didn't see that. I have all kinds of mesh here, but maybe we'll just do the glasses white, and then I'll put a, I don't know, I'll come up with something. You think so? You think it's, or you thinking leave it, are you thinking put this for the lens and then paint this white like that? Is that what you're thinking? the glue and the foil. I tried a foil. I didn't like it, so I covered it up, and then I didn't like it again. Yes, no, pretty bad. What? This is actually foil that I used on the this one here. This is Pebble. Then she has a gold and a leopard, and I used the red. This comes in a sheet. There's a link in the comments. And what you do is you paint it, then you put your foil adhesive on it, let it dry for an hour, and then put this on and do that. No, it sticks with the foil. Then when you're done foiling it, we added the top coat. The top coat takes like 5 minutes to dry, so that's why we went and did this one. Maybe I will just like paint this white and then stick that on there so it matches the flip-flops. Maybe that's a good idea. Is that what you're saying, Monique? Yeah, I think that's what I think. I think for the hearts, yeah, I think paint this white and then stick the same pattern in there. So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, this is what I bought this out for, because I thought it'd be cute to add those on my flip-flops. What do you think? Just a little pizzazz. You are so welcome. They have a starter kit, the Artistic Painting Studio. I would definitely start out with a starter kit, because you get a small container of this and you get a small container of this, and then you, like, when I'm done, I will go back and put the name of all the foils that I used. I love this one. She has 2 different colored foils, but this one, to me, the other one is kind of almost, it doesn't look as, I like the brown tones in this one, so that's why I use this one all the time. So yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we'll paint it white, then we'll add this on the inside. Or I know I have this in other colors. Maybe I could add, nope, we'll just stick with the same. We went wild on this one, and then we went traditional on this one. So, all right, look for me on Monday night, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And I think next week is Ladybug week. We've got some new ladybugs. Oh, cool. I'm so glad. Debbie said she received her watermelon slices. They're all handmade. All right, you all have a great weekend.